So Apple is reportedly working on AirPods with cameras built in. And according to new reports from Bloomberg, they're now expected to land late next year. That is a little later than a lot of us were hoping or anticipating for, but the timing is a little interesting here because they would arrive alongside the 20th anniversary iPhone and the next generation foldable iPhone, which would be quite a big lineup for one fall. Now, let me clear up the obvious question first, because when the word cameras gets thrown out there, people start thinking the wrong thing. These cameras are not for taking photos or shooting video. That would be pretty strange anyways. You're not going to be filming anything from your ears. Instead, the cameras are meant to feed information about your surroundings to Siri. So Siri can answer questions about objects and whatever else you happen to be looking at. Apple's positioning these as its first wearable AI product, which tells you exactly where the company's head is at right now. If that idea sounds familiar, it should. Apple's already doing a version of this with visual intelligence, where Siri can view the details that you might be giving by pointing a camera at it. In iOS 27, that lives inside the camera app through a new Siri mode. The camera AirPods basically take that same concept and move it up to your ears so your hands stay free, and the lookup happens passively as you go about your day. Bloomberg mentions possibilities like contextual reminders and improved turn-by-turn directions. When you're out and about, walking around town, you can get those reminders to your ear, which is where this starts to feel genuinely useful rather than just some kind of crazy idea. Design-wise, the report says they will look a lot like the current AirPods Pro 3, but with cameras embedded into the stems. And to deal with the privacy concern everyone might be raising here, there is an included light that lets people around you know when the cameras are actively feeding data to Siri. So there's at least some signal to the people nearby that something is recording context, even though it's not recording them in the traditional sense. Now, the delay. Multiple rumors, including earlier ones from Bloomberg, had these AirPods pegged for 2026. Apple apparently did want to ship them this year, but with the ongoing struggles of Siri AI and all of that, and now that we're finally getting Siri AI in some form, right now, it's probably best to push them to next year when all of the bugs and everything have been worked out, which honestly tracks with the wider Siri story that we've been following this point. The hardware seems to be the easy part, is the intelligence behind it that keeps kind of slipping. Again, now that the new Siri AI is out in the wild in some capacity, albeit a dev beta right now, it's good to see that some of these products are going to start incorporating this new version of Siri. I have been using this new version of Siri. I think it's very good so far, although it is in beta and there are some things that need to be cleared up. I do really like it, and I can see why Apple would want to incorporate this new version of Siri into as many things as possible, and putting them in your ears with some cameras that can kind of be contextually aware with what's going on around you could be very useful. A few more details worth knowing here. Bloomberg says all three of these devices, the AirPods, the anniversary iPhone, and the foldable, are being tested with iOS 28. But the timing remains fluid and things obviously could still very much change. And there's also one more piece here, because Apple also has some smart glasses reportedly in the works, and those could also arrive as early as the tail end of next year. And that would put the camera AirPods and those glasses launching at roughly the same time, which could create a pretty strong new product lineup for Apple. Wearable, camera-driven, AI-first products that quietly understand the world around you. And you couple those with that next generation foldable and the 20th anniversary iPhone, and next year is looking to be pretty nice. So it looks like these AirPods with the cameras are real and on the horizon, but you're looking at late 2027 at the earliest, and even that is obviously still not locked in. Still, this is one of the more interesting things on Apple's roadmap, and it lines up with everything that we're hearing about those glasses as well. So what do you think about these potential new Siri AI wearables? Camera AirPods that could kind of tell what's going around and use visual intelligence to help you out a bit in your day-to-day life. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in those comments down below. This has been with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you around in the next video.